Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lucky begins to suspect Cyrus is the Digitalis killer, and Tracy puts her foot down. On today's episode of General Hospital, Jason offers an idea on how to help Michael, Nina seeks assistance from Sunny once more, and Joss provides Lucky with critical information about Cyrus. Lulu visits the Quartermain house to see Tracy. Tracy wishes her a Merry Christmas before recalling that she was not present because she was traveling around the world. Lulu updates her on what happened in Prague and believes she can find Charlotte again with Tracy's assistance. Tracy asks what she needs from her. Lulu needs her money. Tracy says she'll be pleased to assist her if she receives a solid lead. Tracy inquires as to how she hopes to locate Charlotte and Valentine. Lulu says she'll go to Prague and go to the police, but Tracy believes Dante has probably already done that and snarks, better yet, go door to door asking for help. Lulu admits she has no next step but will figure it out. Tracy will not let Lulu waste her time or money. Tracy tells her to be more strategic and less emotional. Lulu says she sounds like her mother and Dante. Martin suddenly interrupts them. Tracy tells him to leave, but Lulu needs to talk to her uncle. Tracy tells her to get it done quickly. Martin expresses gratitude to Lulu and hopes that the family can move forward together. Lulu hasn't forgotten how close he was to Valentine, and that's what she wanted to talk about. Martin claims he has previously informed her mother that he has not spoken with Valentine since he became a fugitive. Tracy says he can leave now, but Martin explains that he is here as Willow's attorney, and she is bringing her children home today. Tracy says the children are Quartermains, so this is where they will stay. Later, Martin informs Tracy that he has just called Nina and that they would take this to court if necessary. Tracy doesn't care, but Martin claims Willow is their mother, not Tracy, and the grandparents have struck an arrangement. Martin does not want to call the police and asks Lulu to intervene, but she says Michael is Dante's brother and she doubts he or the PCPD will want to assist take Michael's children away. Martin tells Lulu that she is a mother separated from her own child, which Tracy considers a low blow, and says that those children will be staying right here. Martin claims Willow, Sunny, Nina, and Carly have reached an accord, but Tracy questions Michael's involvement. Tracy says Monica wants those children to stay, so they are not leaving. Martin informs her she has no authority over them and is violating the law. Tracy is unconcerned, and she has lawyers to challenge every step he makes. Martin reminds Tracy that this is not finished, and she should not claim he did not warn her. Martin leaves, and Lulu asks Tracy whether she is certain about this. Tracy has never been more sure. Sasha informs the nanny that she has just sent lunch upstairs for her and the children. The nanny adds that the children are with their mother at the gatehouse. At the gatehouse, Wiley tells his mother how much he misses his father and wishes to see him. Willow sits with her son and explains that his father was injured and must spend time in the hospital, but they cannot visit him until he recovers. Wiley asks if they might wave at him as they did when she was unwell. She explains that he's in a different kind of room, but they can make get-well cards for him at Grandma Nina's. She claims that no matter what happens, she and his father love him dearly. He inquires whether Daddy is returning home. She informs him that he's doing everything he can to recover and return home. Sasha arrives with the nanny and sends the children to the house for cookies. Sasha, alone, tells Willow that she will do her a favor and tell no one she was here, but she must leave. Willow refuses to go anywhere without her children. Willow states that Sasha has not been kept up to date, and that she has been granted access to her children in exchange for enabling Sunny and Carly to see Michael because she is his medical proxy. Sasha refuses to trust her, arguing that she should be doing what is best for Michael rather than using him as a bargaining chip. Willow suggests Sasha would understand if she were. Sasha responds, "What, a mother?" Willow wonders why Sasha is so eager to protect Michael again. Is she hoping to come back to him now that her relationship with her cousin has failed? Sasha shouts, "So much for kind, sweet Willow." Willow scoffs, claiming Sasha has lied since she arrived in town, beginning with deceiving her mother. Sasha tells Willow she hasn't wanted anything to do with Nina in years and encourages her to look around because she won't be returning home. Willow says she doesn't want anything here and leaves with the children's baggage. Drew knocks on Nina's door, and she opens it, claims Willow is not there, and slams it in his face. He continues to knock on the door, claiming he is there to speak with her. Nina allows him in, and he says Willow is picking up the kids at the gatehouse and heading here, and he wants to be there for her. She tells him that he has already ruined her life. She accuses him of alienating Willow from those who love her and altering her personality as a result of his evil grip on her. Nina informs Drew that he is a selfish man at heart, and Willow will soon be ashamed for lowering herself to his level. If Willow had listened to her heart, she would have allowed Sunny and Carly to see Michael, which would have improved their relationship. Drew claims that Sunny does not have final control over Willow's life. Nina snarks, it appears that position has been filled by him, what is next on his agenda? Nina describes him as vain and shallow, and he showed it by seducing Michael's wife. Drew claims he and Willow tried to combat their relationship, and there were flaws in the marriage from the start, beginning with honesty. Nina chuckles and asks if he told Willow the truth about sleeping with her mother. He asks why she hasn't informed Willow. He advises that they stop arguing and work together to save Willow. Nina suggests that he aid Willow by icing her and returning to Washington, but Drew declines. He declares that he loves Willow. Nina claims he wouldn't recognize love if it bit him in the ass. Martin suddenly phones Nina, and she discovers Tracy refuses to let Willow keep the children. Nina needs to go salvage the agreement she made, so she orders Drew out. They both leave. At the hospital, Lucky meets Tana, a member of the Port Charles Redemption Mission, who informs him that his uncle Cyrus is one of them. She adds he's a dedicated member, and Lucky inquires whether he's worked elsewhere. Joss arrives as they discuss Cyrus' work with patients. Joss interrupts, stating that she and her boyfriend spotted Cyrus at Rice Plaza on Christmas asking for contributions. Tanya claims he brings in a lot of money. Tanya needs to leave, so Lucky asks Joss why she's inquiring about Cyrus. Joss says, "You first." Lucky reveals that Cyrus was obsessed with Lulu and would to leave her alone, so he wanted to know what other patients he was engaged with. He asks Lulu about her interests. Joss tells him what Felicia told her about Cyrus, his bell, and the day Dex was stabbed. She also claims that the day before, Dex and Cyrus spoke at the plaza, and she had no idea what they were talking about, but she could tell it was serious based on their looks. Joss continues to fill Lucky in, stating that Dex used to work for Sunny and that Sunny once ordered Dex to kill Cyrus while he was a patient at the hospital. Joss wonders whether that is what they talked about. She thanks Lucky and hurries off. Dante speaks with Carly outside Michael's room. When he asks about his father, she tells him that he is in the chapel. In the chapel, Jason informs Sunny that while the Metro Court is currently protected, someone will attempt to assassinate him again. When Dante arrives, Jason allows him and his father some privacy. They embrace and sit down. Dante knows the explosion was intended for his father, so if he is being targeted, he must notify the authorities. They may obtain justice for Michael without inciting a war. Sunny claims he has told Anna everything and now only wants to focus on Michael. Nina interrupts them, informing Sunny that they have an issue. Nina reveals that Tracy refuses to let Willow take the kids, which might lead to their agreement failing and he and Carly not having access to Michael. She requests that Sunny go to the Quartermaines and retrieve their grandchildren from Tracy. Jason sees Carly outside Michael's room. They embrace, and she tears, "How will we get through this?" Carly says Michael must make it, and Jason assures he will since Michael draws strength from her. Carly believes he gets it from Jason, as he has always looked up to him. Jason claims Michael was the first infant he ever held. Carly informs him that he is his father in every way that matters. Carly laments that she will love Michael no matter what, but he may have to bear so many wounds. Jason wonders what if he doesn't have to. Jason discusses his visit to a clinic in Europe, where he met Ava, and how the physicians there corrected her scars. Carly inquires as to how Ava was admitted to the facility. Jason admits that it was Valentine. Carly believes that's an idea. Carly resolves to go sit with Michael, but Felicia enters and says she can't do it and that they need to leave Michael's ICU immediately. Lucas drops by Liz's house to check on her and inform her what happened to Michael. He claims that the labs are checking Michael's for bags and that they contain digitalis. Liz realizes that someone is using digitalis to kill their patients. Lucky arrives later and discovers Lucas there. Lucas and Liz explain what occurred to Michael, and Lucky recounts his chat with Joss about Cyrus. Lucas wonders how this ties Cyrus to the digitalis murders. Lucky explains that Cyrus focused on critically ill patients who frequently had no family to visit. Liz recalls that Lulu's ventilator was turned off, and she mentions that her older patient from last summer, Sylvie, was very sick. They do, however, point out that Sam and Michael were anticipated to live, and Dex was in excellent health. Lucky claims that something must connect them all. Liz and Lucas say they need to find out whether any patients at other places Cyrus visited died mysteriously of cardiac arrest. Lucas proposes they report it to the police, but Lucky claims they only have a theory. They must uncover out what ties the victims and why Cyrus wants them dead. At the next General Hospital, Joss requests that Anna arrest Cyrus. Emma informs Felicia that she makes her own decisions and will never change. Lucky informs Liz that she does not want her to come anywhere near him. Drew informs Alexis that Willow might be just what Scout needs. Carly tells Sasha and Jason that Drew didn't give her an option and she needs to do something. Trina and Gio are watching the game and Trina yells, "Kai isn't getting up." General Hospital spoilers, is Christina Corinthos Davis going to be Port Charles's next mob queen? According to General Hospital spoilers, Christina Corinthos Davis has been on a downward spiral. Molly Lansing Davis and TJ have been together since the baby she was carrying for her sister died. Ashford, Christina has become darker and more angry and vengeful. She blames Ava Jerome for the baby's death, despite the fact that it was a horrible accident. Her rage erupted toward Jagger Cates, who blamed and arrested her for the incident, and she undoubtedly wanted him dead after he continued to terrorize and attack her. On top of that, the deaths of her sister, Sam Morgan, and her brother, Michael Corinthos, who were seriously damaged in a fire, have further fueled her hatred against the world. With Christina's father, mobster Sonny Corinthos, left with no one to give over his business to now that Jason Morgan has decided not to take over, is it possible that a furious and vengeful Christina may wish to follow in his footsteps? General Hospital spoilers, Christina seeks revenge. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Christina still seeks vengeance on Ava. She recently attempted to approach Lucas Jones, Ava's nephew, in order to obtain information about Ava that she might use against her. If Christina is next in line to succeed Sonny, she may be able to get the retribution she believes she deserves against Ava. Would Christina take Ava's life out of revenge for the baby's death? GH spoilers, Christina Corinthos Davis is the most likely candidate to take over Sonny's territory. Sonny just gave Christina his business, Charlie's Pub, to keep her busy and away from all of the heartaches and tragedies in her life. Her mother, Alexis Davis, was opposed to the proposal, believing that Christina should not be involved in Sonny's company. What if this is a premonition of the inevitable? Christina will soon take over Sonny's remaining businesses as well. General Hospital spoilers, Christina's personality and actions fit the mold of a mobster. One thing we know about Christina is that she is extremely selfish and has no remorse. She showed no guilt for her desire to keep the kid she promised Molly and TJ's kid for herself, and she is continuously rambling about how all of the tragedies that others are going through affect her. These are the personality attributes that a mob boss would require to accomplish the job properly, yet Christina lacks self-awareness and will never repent for her actions. Christina is a sociopath who would gladly perform Sonny's task. These are just a few of the reasons why she is the ideal contender to take over Sonny's area. Christina is not against killing anyone. The night her father, Sonny, murdered Jagger Cates, Christina went to the Quartermaines to shoot him herself, but Sonny beat her to the punch. Sonny's message to Christina is that it is acceptable to kill someone who threatens a loved one, and she heard it clearly. When Jagger Cates was slain, she uttered the phrase "one down, one to go," hinting that Ava was on her assassination list. These are just a few of the reasons why she is the ideal contender to take over Sonny's area. She has even requested her father to kill Ava in order to obtain justice for the death of the baby who died as a result of her exiting Ava's hotel room through the window. She hasn't mentioned it since, but she clearly has malicious plans for Ava and hasn't forgotten. Christina could be the one Sonny needs to reclaim his domain. General Hospital spoilers, what do you think? Will Christina have her revenge on Ava? Is Christina the appropriate person to take over Sonny's territory? Will Christina become Port Charles's mob queen once Sonny retires? GH spoilers, Michael may be taking a break that only his cousin will understand. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Michael Corinthos may soon die, but that isn't the only possible consequence of this calamity. Michael's most recent chapter could be similar to the life-altering coma from which his cousin, Lulu Spencer, has recently emerged. As Michael's world falls around him, GH fans wonder if he'll end up in a predicament similar to Lulu's, where time stays still and life continues without him. While everyone expects Michael to die at the hands of Cyrus Renaud, some devoted Michael/Duel supporters have to wonder, could Michael wind up in a coma instead? General Hospital spoilers, Michael Corinthos' days may be numbered. The recent explosion at Sonny Corinthos' penthouse has left Michael in a bad situation. The bomb, engineered by unknown foes, engulfed Michael in flames, leaving him severely burned and battling for his life. Read more. General Hospital spoilers, is Agent Colette Moreau behind the explosive attack on Sonny's penthouse? The shockwaves from this occurrence have echoed not only through the physical structure of the mobster's penthouse, but also through the hearts of everyone who loves Michael, especially his family, who are now faced with the potential of losing him. Doctors at GH are working around the clock, but the severity of his injuries has everyone concerned. The tears in everyone's eyes have made it plain that Michael may not survive this tragedy. However, given the Corinthos bloodline's durability, there is a glimmer of hope that he may survive, defying the odds in the same way that his father did. However, survival does not guarantee Michael's immediate recovery. GH spoilers, the Golden Son could live, but what if Michael does not die? There's another, potentially more terrifying possibility. Michael's injuries could put him in a coma, mirroring Lulu's recent tragedy. If Michael falls into a coma, Chad Duell will have a dramatic narrative exit, allowing him to step away from the role while leaving the door open for a possible comeback or recasting in the future. This would change the show's dynamics, with Michael's loved ones, particularly Willow and his parents, facing the challenge of life without his active presence, much like Lulu's family did. General Hospital spoilers, pushing pause aside from the emotional toll of waiting and wondering if Michael would ever wake up to regain his life, his family will be left to pick up the pieces of his marriage disaster and the looming issue of child custody. When Duell announced his departure from the hit Sudzer, fans had a lot of questions. Would the role be recast? GH stated that there were no intentions for this at the moment. Has this changed? Will it happen someday? While Michael's death appears to be practically likely, we can't help but wonder if losing two sons is too much for Sonny and Carly. Lucky and Jocelyn talk about Cyrus, Wiley's heartbreak, and Lulu's new mission. Fans may expect Lulu Spencer to seek assistance from Tracy Quartermaine on today's episode of General Hospital. Dante Falconeri attempts to reason with Sonny Corinthos. Lucky Spencer questions Jocelyn Jacks. Plus, Wiley Corinthos wonders if Michael Corinthos will ever return home. Lulu Spencer's new mission. GH spoilers reveal that the promo footage shows her speaking with Tracy. Fans just saw Lulu have a heart-to-heart regarding her departure to find Charlotte Cassadine. Lulu informed Laura Collins that she was selfish for rushing away like that, and Charlotte could have been hit by that bullet. While Laura was reassured after the conversation, Lulu remains determined to reclaim her daughter. Lulu informs Tracy that she has discovered Charlotte before and can locate her again. Then, Lulu tells Tracy that she only wants her money to bring Charlotte home. GH spoilers, Willow Tate Corinthos' future is over. Willow Tate Corinthos has finally reunited with her children following her terrible hospitalization. Willow's actions surely did not gain her any points with the Corinthos family. However, Carly Spencer did offer Willow something to think about. Why Drew Kane Quartermaine continually intruding himself into her marriage? Carly also discussed how Willow's decisions will affect the children as they grow older. Sonny also told Willow to care for her children and inform them that Michael will be returning home. Nina Reeves pleaded with Sonny to do this. So, all of this may have Willow reconsidering her relationship with Drew. While she considered him a hero, this may change. In the preview film, Wiley provides a sad performance as he asks Willow if his father will ever come home. Dante Falconeri's Compromised General Hospital spoilers show Dante sitting down with Sonny. While Dante is upset by Michael's ordeal, he attempts to reason with Sonny. Dante tells his father that there has to be a way to get justice for Michael without starting a war. General Hospital spoilers, the preview video clip also shows Nina battling Drew. Lucky asks Jocelyn about Cyrus Renault. With the evidence mounting against Cyrus, can the hospital mystery finally be solved? For whatever reason, it appears there may be a couple more twists. Carly sobs on Jason Morgan's shoulder, wondering how she would get through this circumstance. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 15th, Lucky's warning, Drew's selfish plan, Carly's drastic step, and Joss' demand. On the next GH, Jocelyn is determined to see Cyrus imprisoned, Lucky is concerned for Liz's safety, and Drew devises a selfish plot to remove Scout from the Quartermaines. The General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 15th, 2025 are here. Fans of the ABC soap series can expect Kai Taylor to suffer a medical issue in the following episode. On General Hospital, Emma Scorpio Drake confronts Felicia Scorpio. Jocelyn Jacks insists that Anna Devane arrests Cyrus Renault. Also, Drew Kane Quartermaine discusses his concept with Alexis Davis. Jocelyn Jacks demand GH spoilers for Wednesday, January 15th show that after speaking with Lucky Spencer, Jocelyn visits the police station. Jocelyn informs Anna that she needs to obtain a warrant or arrest Cyrus. It appears that Anna does exactly that. It is implied that Anna will question a suspect. Of course, Cyrus will probably keep up his good guy persona. Will Anna be able to hold Cyrus? The WSB has video proof, but it cannot be shared with local law police, which complicates matters. GH spoilers, Carly Spencer's search. Carly Spencer feels that she can't just sit around any longer. Carly must do something as Michael Corinthos struggles for his life. Carly will go to Jack Brennan and ask for information. As much as Jack wants to help Carly, he may not be able to do so legally. Of course, the law has never stopped soap characters before. Drew Kane Quartermaine's Delusion. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 15th indicate that Drew will speak with Alexis. Drew tries to persuade Alexis that Willow Tate Corinthos is just what Scout Quartermaine needs. However, it is also reported that Drew shuts down Alexis, most likely after she delivers a harsh reality check. General Hospital spoilers, Wednesday, January 15th, 2025 Tracy Quartermaine will plead with Jason Morgan on tomorrow's episode. Trina Robinson yells while Giovanni Gio Palmieri observes the court. It appears that Kai may sustain an injury. Kai was just discussing the risk of injuries, therefore would this affect his future plans? Speaking of Trina, she meets Emma. Emma assures Felicia Scorpio that she makes her own decisions and that will never change. Furthermore, Carly Spencer explains her position to Jason and Sasha Gilmore Corbin. Which narrative are you most looking forward to witnessing on Wednesday, January 15th, 2025? General Hospital spoilers, is Sidwell going to be Sonny's ultimate downfall? According to General Hospital teasers, Jen Sidwell has been up to no good since his return to the show. He had a very scary expression on his face as he sat a few chairs behind Sasha Corbin at church and overheard that she was pregnant. So far, Sidwell's plans for Sasha are unknown, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have big plans for Sasha and the rest of Port Charles, especially Sonny Corinthos. Was Sidwell responsible for the fire at Sonny's penthouse, which injured his son, Michael Corinthos? What are his ambitions for Port Charles now that he's back and living in Windmere? GH spoilers, Sidwell is pumping Lucy Coe for information. Surprisingly, when Lucy greeted Sidwell, he exposed himself to be the new owner of Windmere. They had a pleasant conversation with plenty of chemistry, but it appears that Sidwell is looking for information about Port Charles individuals and the town itself. Lucy is an excellent source of information for Sidwell, as she wrote the Port Charles Guide. Is Sidwell targeting anyone other than Sonny and Sasha? General Hospital spoilers, Jen Sidwell could have started the fire at Sonny Corinthos' apartment. Sonny's apartment caught fire last week, seriously injuring Michael. Is Sidwell responsible for this horrific act of violence? Jack Brennan speculated that it was someone affiliated or has connections to the WSB because they utilized the same incendiary device used to set fire to Sonny's penthouse. Does Sidwell have WSB connections? Does he have one or more individuals working for him voluntarily or unwillingly? It is definitely possible. GH spoilers, Dr. Isaiah Gannon could be working for Sidwell. Dr. Isaiah Gannon has been spending a lot of time with Sonny recently, which could not be a coincidence. We know he's tied to Sidwell from the earlier narrative in Somalia, so maybe Sidwell made a deal with Isaiah. Sidwell would leave him alone as long as he kept an eye on Sonny and remained close to him. Isaiah is also keeping an eye on Sonny's heart problem, which he discovered after he fainted in pain. Is Isaiah also causing Sonny to experience these symptoms? If he is probably not doing it willingly. The individual who ignited the fire in Sonny's penthouse appears to have WSB ties. As far as we know, Isaiah does not have any, but it does not preclude him from having any. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Jen Sidwell could be the next great supervillain in Port Charles. Sidwell's charm and deceit won over viewers in his last stint when he kept Lucky Spencer imprisoned in Somalia before returning to keep Sasha hostage in order to collect the gems Holly Sutton stole from him. Sidwell obviously has a score to settle with Holly, and he may be targeting Sonny because he helped Holly keep the jewels from him. Or is there more to the story than that? Is Sidwell attempting to take over Sonny's area and become the next mafia ruler of Port Charles? Only time will tell what Sidwell's real motivations are. GH spoilers, what do you think? Is Sidwell responsible for the fire in Sonny's penthouse? What is his strategy for Sonny and Sasha? Is Isaiah Sidwell's accomplice? Is Sidwell attempting to take over Sonny's territory? General Hospital spoilers for January 15th, Tracy makes a big ask of Jason. Tracy implores Jason in the upcoming GH episode. Carly obtains information from Brennan while Anna questions a suspect. In addition to Tracy pleading with Jason, General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 15th feature Drew shutting down Alexis and Trina meeting Emma for the first time. Next on General Hospital, Tracy was hit harder than she expected when Michael was caught up in the explosion. She talked to Stella about it. She also told her pal that she was worried about Monica. When Tracy implores Jason, as the teasers suggest, does she seek for his help with Monica? After all, he now resides beneath the Quartermaine roof. If it isn't about Monica, could it be about getting justice for Michael? Perhaps it's about obtaining aid finding Valentine and Charlotte for Lulu? Tracy desperately wants Jason to accomplish what? Anna from information stations seemed to be obsessed with discovering who murdered Dex. But there's still the question of determining who detonated a bomb in Sonny's apartment. Which case does Anna ask a suspect about? The wise decision may be to pursue someone who could be of interest in both cases, especially Cyrus. Sure, Sidwell and his thugs may be responsible for the explosion, but you have to start somewhere, right? It would be embarrassing if Joss' investigation was further advanced than Anna's. Did Felicia tell Anna everything she remembered about Cyrus and Rice Plaza? Who does Carly turn to when she needs something vital, such as intel? Brennan, of course. On Wednesday, it will be no different. Carly wants information from the Port Charles WSB station chief. What information does she require? Does she want him to utilize his organization's superior technology to determine who planted the bomb that injured her son? Or perhaps she believes he can somehow get Michael into the burn treatment in St. Petersburg, Russia. If Valentine knew, perhaps Brennan did as well. Beginnings and endings? Drew appears to have set out to irritate everyone in Port Charles. It has become his superpower. He made a real enemy of Carly and Sonny. Alexis is next. Drew shuts off Alexis, who is undoubtedly concerned about Drew's scandalous conduct and how it affects Scout. Does Alexis want Scout to live with her? Drew won't let that happen. Why didn't Alexis realize he was Father of the Year? Emma is back at Port Charles. So yet, she hasn't won over Joss. Will her first encounter with Trina be different? We'll find out after Trina meets Emma. Carly and Jason are kicked out of ICU, and the custody battle turns ugly as Willow rips at Sasha and Tracy refuses to give up the kids. Drew and Nina quarrel over Willow, Willow trashes Sasha, and Lulu approaches Tracy for money. Lulu breaks into the Quartermaine home and tells Tracy about seeing her kid before she vanished. She runs through an explanation of what went wrong before asking for money, claiming she needs it to find Charlotte again. Tracy will be pleased to assist if they receive a genuine lead. Right now, there is nothing. Lulu claims she is working on it, but Tracy says she has no idea. She will not allow her waste time or money. It's time to become more strategic and less emotional. Martin arrives just as Tracy is urging her to be calm. This irritates Tracy, but Lulu wants to speak with her uncle. Lulu makes it apparent to Martin that she is tolerating him for her mother's sake. She wants to know everything he knows about Valentine. He does not know anything. The lawyer arrives and announces that he will assist Willow in taking her children. Tracy forbids it. At General Hospital, Lucky speaks with Tanya from the Redemption Mission and inquires about his uncle Cyrus. He asks her where else they've sent him. She claims he is mainly concerned with the lonely and helpless. Joss appears and interrupts, questioning why Cyrus was in the square. Tanya explains that he secured a lot of financing and took off. Lucky and Joss discuss what they know about Cyrus. She tells that Felicia claims that Cyrus' bell stopped ringing while Dex was stabbed. She knows they exchanged remarks before to the incident. She tells him how Dex nearly killed Cyrus while working for Sonny. Dante walks by Michael's room and talks to Carly. She informs him his father is in the chapel. In the chapel, Jason informs his boss that a bomb was planted in his penthouse. They'll try to take him out again. Dante arrives and thanks Jason for saving Michael. After Stone Cold leaves, Dante hugs his father. It was bad, Sonny tells him. They discuss what happened in Prague, and Lulu blames him for Charlotte and her father's departure. Dante informs his father that if he knows who targeted him, they may go after them without increasing the gang war. His father has told Anna everything he knows and only wants Michael to heal. Jason goes to Carly. Sobbing, she cuddles him and begs how they will get through this. They check in on her kid, who assures her that he will make it. She assures him he is his father in every way that matters. He was the first infant Jason ever held. He recalls feeling powerless when he required heart surgery. Carly believes Michael is perfect. They wouldn't alter a thing about him. She is concerned about the long-term effects of his scarring. He reminds her of the therapy Ava received owing to Valentine. Felicia appears and informs them that they no longer have access to Michael. Lucas stops by Liz's and informs her that someone attempted to kill Michael today. He describes how they saved him by fighting the Digitalis. The nurse believes that someone with access to the facility is killing their patients. Lucky joins them and they update him on the current Digitalis attack. He wonders whether Cyrus was involved. They go over the circumstances surrounding the deaths and try to figure out why Cyrus would have done it. What could unite them all? Lucas considers going to the cops, but Lucky believes they should first get a better understanding of what is going on. Nina slams the door in Drew's face as he arrives. He keeps bashing, and she finally opens up. When he arrives, she accuses him of ruining her daughter's life. Drew claims it is not his fault. They argue, and she accuses him of having a sick hold on Willow. Nina insists she has no feelings for him and sees him as selfish to the core. She accuses him of taking over Willow's life and asks the congressman what happens next. He accuses her of infantilizing Willow and treating him as an evil puppeteer. They argue about Willow's marital problems, and she laughs at him when he brings them up openly. She assumes he hasn't been honest about having sex with Willow's mother. They continue to argue, and he refuses to pretend that he does not love Willow. She doesn't believe he'd recognize love if it bit him. Martin calls concerning Tracy's refusal to give up the children. She yells at Drew to get out and walks out herself. Nina hunts Sonny down in the chapel and informs him that there is an issue. She urges him to go to the Quartermaines and get Tracy's youngsters. Back at the Quartermaine estate, Martin continues to argue with Tracy about the custody arrangement. He threatens to get the cops involved. Lulu doubts that Dante or another police will assist Willow in taking the children. They continue to argue, and Tracy insists that the children are staying and that he is going. The lawyer informs her that she is breaking the law. Tracy does not care. She has lawyers who can oppose whatever action he takes. He leaves after warning her that she is making a mistake. Lulu asks Tracy if she's certain about this. Yes, she is. The babysitter informs Sasha in the Quartermaine kitchen that Willow will be taking the children. Willow is at the gatehouse with the kids and is ready to get them out. Wiley feels they should wait for his father. They miss him. Willow explains that he is terribly sick and that the doctors will not allow them to visit him just yet. They can create cards for him at Nina's. She assures Wiley that she and his father love him no matter what. His father is trying everything he can to get healthier. Sasha arrives and informs the children that they will be treated to special biscuits. Despite Willow's objections, she sends the children off with the nanny. Willow insists on removing her children and argues that she has the means to do so. She cannot understand how any of this is Sasha's concern. Sasha tells her that she should be making decisions in his best interests. Willow says that she loves Michael and wants him to recover, but she will do whatever it takes to keep her children. Sasha regrets setting the door for Michael and Willow to come together. Willow wonders why she is returning to a broken relationship after things did not work out with her cousin. She begins trashing Sasha, who advises her to have a good time because she will not return. Willow proclaims that she will have children and does not care about the rest. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.